and we'll say you put her over. Outside, we'll jump to you two. You two are just standing around, and you see the neighbor that lives to the right. She comes out, and
a different neighbor than the guy.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
the neighbor that Kenna saw, that Luna saw, was to the left.
Okay.
And so you see the other neighbor, and she comes out and starts to lock her door, and she's sniffling and starts to walk northward.
I mean, at this point, we don't know anything about the neighbor.
Yeah.
So I don't
What does
know.
she look like? Do we do roll to check?
You can describe her. She
Okay.
is about like she's a teenager, but she is a dwarf. Other than that, you can describe her.
Okay. Red hair. Pretty dress.
Okay.
Okay. And do they have beards?
We'll say that female dwarves can have
Stubble, I think. I think I
Fine,
remember you described
sideburns?
stubble.
sideburns. So you can put a little bit of sideburn. Yeah.
Okay. Can they have bows in their sideburns?
Yes.
She has bows in her sideburns. So she's very she has a feminine sense of humor, sense of fashion there, and my intuition wants to assume that maybe she might work. That she would know some information about the elf that was
believe
murdered.
Well, you don't know until you ask her.
I know, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I want to say Torino's with us, so yeah.
Yes, you are still outside with them.
Okay. You just don't see anything. I'm just confused, sorry.
Sorry, I just was thinking that. Yeah,
So
you
they-
also see this person.
okay. Yeah, Trina's
Sorry.
in this too.
What happened?
Sorry.
All right, so bleeding heart Kaanthe decides to. I try.
Bleeding heart count.
Okay, it's not the imagery I was going for, but she sees the dwarven teenager go away sniffling, and I want to go and try and comfort her. So I
Okay.
try to flag her down. Excuse me, are you okay?
She looks up and she has these hazel eyes, red and puffy. She's just like,
Oh,
sorry. I just,
were you close with what happened next door? Were you close with her?
yeah, I knew Corey. She and I were really close friends.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She was like a big sister to me, and
Oh.
I can't believe she's gone.
Would it be alright if I gave you a hug?
Sure.
Okay, we'll give you a hug. I try to be big sister hug there.
What is it?
Roll for hug?
Charisma? Something charisma.
Is that what it is?
There. I don't know, I just think it'd be funny if like, you hugged her and it just wasn't helpful at all.
Oh, I hope.
Yeah.
Make a
praying.
strength check!
I got a 13 plus 1's 14.
It seems to help her a little bit.
Okay.
She's just like, thank you. It's nice to know there's still nice people around.
I'm so sorry for what happened. Do you need any help? Do you want any sort of support? I saw you run off there. I just want to make sure that you were okay.
Well, I'm alright.
Yeah.
I just gotta go to work and
Do you work far?
I do deliveries around here, you know.
Oh, I
There's
see.
a lot of warehouses and a lot of people that just need messages sent around. That's what I do.
I see.
Right now, I really want to find out who took Corey away from us. She like clenches her little hanky in her
Well,
hand.
you're in luck. We're detectives.
As you can tell, she has a pipe, so we are detectives.
Does she have like a hat too? Like,
No, I think she just has
No, I don't have a hat. I just have my pipe.
Could we know your name, please?
It's Hermione.
Hello, Hermione. I'm Kaanthe.
Hello.
This is my friend Ellie.
Detective Ellie.
And this is Tarina.
do the cats show up?
Yeah, we'll see. the
One's
cats.
covered in blood, so I hope the cat's kind of cleaning himself somewhere.
So we'll say the two cats come up, and she's just like, "Oh my, that's Cinnamon. What are you doing outside?" She looks. Cinnamon is Corey's cat,
Yeah.
and she picks up Cinnamon, and she's like, "Oh, Cinnamon."
I pick up the other cat. Oh, who are you?
The black one?
Luna?
Does it have like a little
Because
moon or something?
I-
Yes.
I-
She is the
Yeah,
one.
I actually have speech of the woods, which allows me to speak with
animals, so I'm just like, as soon as you talk, and I like, oh.
Oh, sick.
Do you want me to put you down?
Yes, please.
Oh my goodness, Cinnamon looks a little dirtier. Want me to hold her a little bit? I wear red, so it won't show up as much.
She's like, oh, well, you know, sure, I'll here you have.
Hold the cat. It's probably squirmy.
Yeah, she doesn't like being held by a stranger. But Cinnamon's make an animal handling check.
Okay, gosh. What do I check that with? Okay, okay, we got a 1.
You got a 1. Come on, you can do it.
We got a 10.
She doesn't scratch you, but she's still kind of squirming.
Okay, I'm just trying
Her
to
tail's twitching.
Yeah, good.
I'm trying to like. I remember hearing something vaguely once about holding like the scarf of the neck. So I'm just kind of grabbing, just kind of flying around, trying to like get her more and more.
Just like,
Calm her down.
I'll talk to the cat and be like, Cinnamon, it's okay.
Thank you.
Cinnamon like just stares at you. She's like. She does stop squirming,
Yeah.
but she's just like, what is happening? She's just like, you know, I can't just leave Cinnamon here. And she scuffles back to the house and she unlocks the door. She's like, Skylar, can you get outside here? And you heard some walking. This other dwarf who is a few years older than her comes out. He also has red hair. Look very similar. She can assume that this is her brother.
Okay.
And he's just like, Hermione, y'all can't go work like this. Takes out his hanky and dabs her eyes. She's like, I know, but I gotta go to work. And I promise I'll take. Just be when I walk out, I'll calm down. And can you just look after Cinnamon right now? And I don't want to. Can you look after Cinnamon right now? And he's like, oh, yeah, of course I'll look after little kid cat.
Luna's gonna like pay attention to Cinnamon because like she just said like that it was a male that like had been a bit familiar but wasn't in the house before. So it's like if she was close with the girl but maybe not the brother, it's like is she gonna have like a weird reaction to the brother grabbing her? Or
So we're watching this.
So
As a
like
hand over the cat.
he leans over, we'll have him make an animal. Okay. And Cinnamon is just like he's just like, ooh, okay. Why don't y'all just let the cat in here? And
I'm gonna meow at Cinnamon like, is that him?
she's just like, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't tell.
Is that the smell?
It's mingled.
This cat.
It's mingled. It might be. I smell more. There's more than one. It's outside. There's a lot more smells.
Okay.
It's not gonna be that easy.
So I'm not listening to
Eileen-
this conversation here, so I'm trying to just look at the cat into the
And like
house.
with the two cats talking, I lean down to the cats and I start meowing too. And I'm like,
Tax benefits.
tax benefits.
you think he did it?
Do we know what's going on? What's happening?
As you can see, we have our own cat that makes with us.
I can see that. She seems to be very talkative.
Yeah, her name is Luna. If you want, we could watch after Cinnamon for a while.
Well, you know, she doesn't seem to like Skylar that much. So maybe it's best if we do that.
Okay, well, keep the cat in my arms.
Skylar's just like,
Shuffle around.
I'll
Hold the
I'll
baby.
be here until my shift. I'll be here till my shift at noon. I'll be at the guardhouse. Goes back.
Guardhouse. Interesting.
Yeah, she's like, good day, and then he shuts his door. And Hermione's just like, Skylar works as one of the guards. Well,
I'm gonna meow at her. I know that she can talk to animals from traveling with her.
okay.
So like I'm gonna have to like ask her about like her brother's relationship with Corey, like if they were close.
I lean into Skylar and I'm like, were you close with the victim?
Okay, so like he was shutting the door, so you'll like stick your foot in the door and be like,
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh yeah, You don't wear
Really?
shoes.
I don't wear shoes.
It's just like, oh, sorry about that. What can I do for you, little miss?
Were you close with Corey or the victim?
Well, we were neighbors. Can't say I was especially close to her. We
No,
did
ask
on
the
occasion
sister.
go and, share a few drinks amongst friends. But, we had different circles, Occasionally we crossed paths.
Wait, is Hermione still with us, or did she?
Yeah, Hermione's
leave
still
for
with
work?
us. I
Yeah,
think.
Hermione's still with you, but
I'm,
she's
Okay, well, I already
itching
asked
to
it.
go, so she's like, I'm sorry, but
I'm gonna do that really
gotta go
obnoxious
work.
meow, like repetitive
Okay.
every 75 seconds, just that, you should ask Hermione about his relationship with her.
Oh,
when he's not
right.
there.
Well, you have a good day.
Are you,
And I
are
see
you
that-
saying this too?
Skylar.
I'm saying that to Skylar as I slowly close the door.
So you close his door. He's just like, good
Small
day.
green child.
Good
This
day.
is a weird episode.
Your door's shut.
And then
Okay.
Hermione's still
then-
there.
And I pick up Luna, and I'm like, Luna said that we should follow Hermione and ask about her brother.
Okay, so we'll track it.
So, like-
Hermione's just like, she's walking.
Hermione's not far
Do
away.
you want a ride in my hood?
Or do
Sure.
you want to turn
She
back
doesn't
into
know what
human?
She doesn't know what I'm saying though, but I'll just jump into her head.
Okay.
Oh, that's heavy cat.
Doesn't choke you or anything.
No.
Okay. You run after Hermione. She's not that far.
2 feet away.
I'll stay back and kind of walk, because there's a cat in my arms and I don't want to freak her out.
So what's your brother's relationship with the victim?
She has managed to calm down at this point, tucks her little hanky away, and
Pause on
she examines you and says, "Well, I could talk to you about it, but we need to walk and talk. I'm already late for work."
Yeah, we can walk and talk. This is dumb. I druid craft like a big, grape leaf.
Uh-huh.
I just pull out a stick and I just start writing.
She's like, "Oh, well, aren't you resourceful?" So she's like, "So you want to know about Skylar and Corey? Well, Corey and I were really more close. If it was sometimes it would be just me and Corey, but sometimes it would be me and Corey and Skylar. If ever he had just some time off, we'd go lie on the beach and just, have a nice time together. And between you and me, I think Skylar had a bit of a crush on her. But Corey's just so beautiful, and she's so full of life. It's hard not to have a crush on her. She's just so lovely in person.
Did you have a crush on her too? Hi, meow.
Just meow.
Took me a
My
second.
my cat is asking if you had a crush on her too.
Oh, well, it's... She was a very lovely person. I would say I looked up more. I looked up to her more than had a crush on her. But if I were a man, I think I would.
She said they were like sisters earlier.
Oh yeah. It's like
I think we should just let Hermione go to work.
If you really want to do some investigating, her friends work at Lily's cabin with her.
Did she have any enemies?
Oh, Corey? Oh, no. She was like that bright light. Whenever she came into the room, she just lit it up. She was one of those people, just...
She's an arsonist?
there's spells for that.
No, I meant she was gregarious and
Oh,
more
okay.
people liked her.
She could cast dancing lights.
Well, my turn's here, so if you keep following this road up, you'll get right to Lily's cabin.
Thank you for all your help, Hermione. And again, I'm so sorry. We'll be in town for a little while, so if you see us and you need help, don't hesitate to talk to us.
Thank you, Keontae. You're very kind. She does a little curtsy.
I'll meow at Ellie. Lily's come and ask if any guys have come in talking to Corey.
You know, this is getting kind of ridiculous. You could turn back into a human.
I'm in her hood.
I'm like, you know, you could turn back.
I don't want people to be suspicious. Meow.
Meow. Oh, I guess that's
Because
a good
this
point.
isn't suspicious. Okay, where do you go?
I guess it's not normal for people to turn into animals. I don't
And
know
if
why.
they find out that there's a shapeshifter running around, then they're going to be suspicious anytime there's an animal around, and then they're going to start keep saying, "Oh, we don't know who did it. The shapeshifter must have done it."
I dig into the hood. It's like, what else did you find? And then I guess you just.
It looked like it was some sort of I think that when she leaves, I'll turn back to myself, or I'll have her go into an alley or something.
Yeah, so Hermione left, so we can
Yeah.
probably do this.
You just
Yeah.
In your head, just. But yeah, okay, it looks like it was some sort of it was done something really passionate, very angrily, very passionately, and very roughly. It wasn't didn't look very planned out, and it looked like whoever was in there, based on the footprints, that they were only barefoot or wearing socks, so they can't have gone very far, at least not comfortably. So unless it was something straight from the ocean, which is unlikely because their blood was red, then it's probably. Are you just throwing this in the street?
Genuine question. Can you write?
Yeah, I can write.
Yes.
What am I writing on these grape leaves? You know.
She came from a merchant family,
Yeah.
so she can write.
Yeah. But yeah. So it looked like somebody just kind of did it really quick. So it probably was close by, and I did see the other neighbor was looking at it, and I couldn't really tell if he was a suspicious figure or just curious. But if he had I'm kind of thinking about this guy that if he liked her and he made an advance and she turned him down, then that could have pissed off. He could have easily just gone next door and then back without even putting his shoes on.
So now we have a motive.
Yeah, and then the other neighbor could have witnessed it or possibly observed their relationship and been is that it? Of course, it could also just be that neighbor, but.
Yeah. And then did you tell us about the knife?
Yes, I will tell you about the knife.
Yeah.
I don't even remember a knife.
It was a serrated. It was
Oh, the serrated knife, yeah.
It was
Yeah,
serrated.
it was a unique knife.
Yeah.
Let's split up, gang. It looks like we have a list of possible things to investigate. We have. I forgot some of these grape leaves. I put down the dwarf brother that I drew.
How does it look?
Skylar.
Is it a
Oh,
stick
I'm
figure?
curious.
Is it actually?
It doesn't look that good because I'm drawing with a twig on a grape leaf. We have the knife, and then we have the work. It just says work. Well, yeah, this is Lily's company.
Her workplace. Gosh. And we
So
have
we
a
got-
cat. Cat who
And
knows.
we have a cat.
Mm-hmm. Is the cat surprised to see me turn human?
She looks initially surprised, but then just settles. And it's
You did tell me this ahead of time.
meow. Yeah. She's like,
Of course, with
a lot of
the
weird things have happened today.
frontal lobe complexity of cats, they just forgot.
Yeah, who knows? Alright then.
So we've got 3 places we should investigate, right? Should we?
They should go to her workplace and because if there was a guy who was into her, he could have approached her when the sister wasn't around.
Okay. So you guys want to go to Lily's Coven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
So
we're
you-
still holding a cat.
Meow. Cinnamon has settled a little bit. She's
Feelings.
just.
I'll hold her if you don't want it.
No, yeah, go
Is she
ahead and
cool
hold
with
her. I'm not that good with cats, as
Yeah.
fond as I am of taking care of things.
Yeah. Is she
So-
cool with me, or do I need to roll?
Yeah, she's fine with you because you smell like a cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
So-
fur. Oh my fur.
You guys go. Are you guys
Prestidigitation.
walking or are you
Have that.
procuring a boat?
She said it's just down the road. How
Yeah, it's one of my
long is it?
cantrips.
Is it
I
all the
just
way to
remembered to
is it
use
all the
it.
way to Institute?
Oh, yeah,
Is it
yeah.
It's already.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all the way up at
Constitution.
Institute because you saw it earlier.
Or meant relative to say going down 7th Street just now. Would it be going all the way to
It's-
Institute? Would it be
It would be quicker going by boat.
Okay. To Institute.
Okay.
Yes.
It'll be quicker than 87, yes.
I totally like blanked for like a hot second. And I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about like the institute, as in like there were students in this world.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, wait, why are we going to the institute over there? What's happening?
Yeah.
There's an institute in the Magic Quarter. The Lily's Coven is also in the Magic Quarter.
Oh, okay.
There's a place called the Institute most of
Yeah,
us are
like,
familiar with.
here's
For
your
those
map.
watching at
Since-
home.
This is a map, you
Oh.
guys.
Oh.
You guys are down here. The Magic Quarter's up here.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just have to go up this road, this river. But there are like walkways along the river too.
Okay.
I lean
So
into.
you could easily walk there.
We should easily walk there then.
Yeah.
I feel like the cat might not want to be in the boat too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since
Cinnamon does not like the water. It's like she looks at the water and is like, "Ugh,
Like, this is outdoors.
I don't like this. Why did I ever want to leave? Okay, so we'll say you guys go up and follow your way to the Magic Quarter, cross through the gate, and you find Lily's Coven. So you guys enter in, and I did like a little description for Lily's Coven because it's
I lean into Tarina. It's like, do you want to take this one? You could be pretty persuasive. We could do good guard, bad guard. You could be the good guard. I could be the bad guard. Cross my arms. Try to puff up a
By
little
bad,
bit.
you mean bad at intimidating people?
You're not. I sink back down. You're not intimidated, Luna?
You're very
I'm just not
You
easily
are-
intimidated.
Oh, okay.
striking figure.
Especially when you have a bat.
I have a bat.
I do agree with Ellie. I feel like if you go speak with them, you have the most chance out of all of us, perhaps.
And what specifically are we asking for before anyone is asking?
Figure out what might have happened
more
to
information
Cordy.
If any
On
guy
Corey.
has been like coming to see her or something, or like watching her at all, or talking to her. Because sometimes when World's working like customer service stuff like that, then, like if there's a guy who's like being creepy or something, he might just be there watching her, like trying to talk to her or something. Because it's her job to talk to people and be around people.
Okay.
What kind of place is Lily Coven's again?
so Lily's Coven is a cafe.
A cafe. Okay.
Yes, it is an herbal cafe tea shop, and so it has. It's like a quaint
Ooh,
little
this is nice.
house,
I wanna do
and
that.
it has
I forget.
it has some land around it. So there's a fenced yard, and you can see an herb garden out front. And there's a pathway that goes upstairs, and out in the garden you can see someone working. Another male dwarf. Do you guys approach
The
him?
knife.
What about
They
the
said it
knife?
was a custom knife, and we'd have to check with like the blacksmiths in the area.
The blacksmiths are in the trade court.
Do we want to split up, or do we want to just
Oh, let's just
take
make
it
it
one,
like this
one
could be
at,
like a
one
really
at a time?
yeah, just
Okay, so you guys
We do an investigation check. Would that be something we do? Or is that
what are you investigating?
Oh, okay. Never mind. The shop.
I'll just come in and like kind of tap you guys for guidance.
Okay. So it's all.
Okay,
I'm a
so
very
you,
loving person.
you enter Lily's Coven. Okay, so you walk down the path through the garden and enter the Lily's Coven. Inside, the walls are lined with like shelves that have plants and herbs and vining plants, and it's just very cozy. There are round tables.
Do they have catnip?
On the inside, you see 7 cats,
Yes.
and they are.
Are you French?
Yay!
There's a couch, off in the, there's a couch or comfy chairs. There's a cat just snoozing in the bay window. At the back, you can see a counter with like teapots, and you see a human woman who is probably around 30, and she has a lily in her hair.
I bet her name is Becky.
She's like, "Oh, welcome to Lily's Coven. Come on in."
And would she recognize the cat, Cinnamon?
Because she could have got the cat from here.
Yeah, that's true. Would Cinnamon know the other cat's here?
Would she recommend? Would she recognize them? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that. She does. She's like, how is that little cinnamon? She comes out from behind the desk and she has this like it's like a flowy, elegant black dress. Her hair is pinned up in a bun, and she has a lot of like rings and bracelets on. And she's kind of like Professor Trelawney, but like really attractive and yeah.
Less
I like
uptight,
it.
I guess.
Yeah. So she looks kind of witchy, but in like a cute way. And
It's style.
she's like, oh, precious.
She's not doing well.
I can see that. And she's like, may I? Who's holding the cat? You're holding
I
the
was
cat.
kind of like
Liz
check with the
holding
cat like before actually handing over, just kind of see if she's comfortable with it, and I'm like,
She actually turns and wants to go.
okay.
So she's like, oh, there. Sometimes I'll cat watch her. It's such a shame what happened to Corey. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
The cat actually came up to us like after it got out of the house.
Oh, poor baby. Oh. She's like, come here. And she like she starts to stroke Cinnamon and she's like, here, why don't you go rest on this nice warm sunspot. And then there's like this big fluffy white cat that goes and then Cinnamon and the other cat like exchange sniffs and then like Cinnamon lies down, curls up and lies down.
Oh,
She's like,
I want to be a cat.
this is
I
the
can't
cat
be that.
episode.
I know, and I'm a little jealous. This person is jealous, not Campy. Campy's okay.
So, can I get you anything to drink? We got lots of herbal teas.
Oh yes, please.
Oh, great. I
love
recommend
to try
it.
It's a
some,
cat.
yes.
It's CR0, so
I can turn into a cat.
yes.
Do you need to turn into a cat?
Yes.
I don't need to.
Okay.
Being a cat is awesome.
Too many cats.
A cat can't
I'll
hold
do
a
it
bubble
later. We
pipe.
got more investigating to do.
Good. Right. So she pulls out a notebook. She's like, we offer we offer a chamomile. We got.
What's your
cinnamon.
personal favorite?
Oh, this
I wanna
time
try
of the
that.
year. This time they are like to go with a nice mint.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Put you down for mint.
So how was Corey as a worker?
Oh, Corey was wonderful. I can't imagine why anyone would want her.
Did she know anybody who came by a lot at all?
Well, Corey had a lot of admirers. She's just, a pretty girl.
Were any of them slightly off-putting?
Well, I wouldn't say as far as customers, but she does have a coworker that has a mighty big crush on her.
In like an uncomfortable way, or in a like, oh, that's sweet way?
Or oh, that's sweet, let's ignore it way.
Well, I'm not really one for the heterosexual nature, being a lesbian myself, but
Just dropping that in there.
just drop that in there.
I'm
will let you
available.
sprinkle on that I am gay.
I am gay.
Just letting you ladies know.
No.
Is that a compliment?
She gives you a little wink.
Eh?
But, well, Dylan's just sort of an awkward fellow. He just, she tried to let him down nice and
There's
easy.
a big difference
Lay
there.
him down.
Lay him down nice and easy. Let him off easy. Said she didn't date co-workers, let him messy, which it is, But he'd always like to, try to ask her out on dates regardless of that. Things got a little awkward, and he was a little bit jealous of, she's a little bit jealous of Hehu, who's our gardener outside. He and Lily, he and I are pretty close, yes, but in a platonic way, of course. He and Corey were close, but Corey's close with everyone. She's just, a good person, and
Was she close with everyone or more friendly with everyone?
she was the type of person that was friendly with everyone. But she was especially close to Londra, who's off today. Is one of our other waitresses. She should be, actually, no, she's not off today. She should be coming in a minute now.
Oh, okay. So, have any guys like stopped by at all lately? Right here, like.
Oh well, you know,
I'll
Corey.
investigate the cats.
Corey did have a male admirer, but they seemed to get along quite amicably. I think she liked him.
This investigation's going nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, there's.
We would like some
We're trying
cheating.
to figure out if there's. We're just trying to figure out who did this.
Or if anyone knows anything, like if
Wow.
there's somebody she was close enough with. To...
You know, Hehu was the one that found the body.
Did he?
Oh.
How do you spell his name?
It's
H-E-H-U? That's how I say it.
Hehu.
Who?
Yeah, Hehu's
Sounds like a weird
he's
laugh.
right outside.
The gardener, right?
Mm-hmm, gardener.
Okay.
He's right outside. So like, I'll get you. So that'd be
You
a
know where-
mint.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know where Dylan, like the general area where Dylan lives? Like if he's coming from like this quarter?
Well, most people live in residential quarter. I personally don't really know where he lives. I think he lives with his family.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. So we got mint, and what about the rest of you?
Do you have any fruit teas?
Fruit tea. We got a nice apple cinnamon tea.
That sounds wonderful.
Right,
How about
great,
that?
great.
I'll have that
Cinnamon
too.
rolls and easy.
Okay, like that too. How about you?
Same as well.
3 apple cinnamon teas and 1 mint.
Alright.
I'll get that ready right for you.
Then do we all sit down, I guess, or do we just? I guess
We all
wait for-
lean in. Or at least, probably Ellie leans in, probably the
Yeah,
other one.
leans
I thought
in.
Ellie would be like, have you, like, maybe talk to the cats, see if anybody seems interested in here?
Ask
Because
Cinnamon.
Maybe.
Cats see things that humans don't, and humans see things that cats don't, so.
That is true. I'm gonna take Cinnamon, and then we're gonna go talk to the cats.
Seems like
We're
smell
gonna
she
pick
might
up
know
Cinnamon
here.
from where she was laying on the
Where
floor.
was she laying?
She was comfortably laying
In a sunspot.
Oh, okay.
Then
Cats
you,
don't want to leave the sunspot.
you can pick her up though.
Yeah.
I tried to figure out if she's like, "Meow."
Oh no!
They're too small to complain. Just pick them up and take them with you.
They will
Come on,
complain.
Cinnamon, we
That's
need
true.
to investigate Corey.
Okay. Kind of like
Avenge Corey.
Avenge.
She just kind of plops.
she's just like, all right. So,
I go up.
She doesn't put much of a fight, but she doesn't really want to go.
I go up to the rest of the cats.
Okay, they are spaced out in different
Oh,
spots.
they're all spaced. I thought they're all like next to the
There's
cat.
one in the window. There are 2 on the couch. There's like another 2 lying in a window in a like a sunspot from a window. We'll see. There's 3, so that's 1, 2, 3. There's 1 in the window, 2 on the couch. That's 3. 3 in the sun, and then there's 1 sleeping on one of the shelves.
I'll go to the 3 in the sun
Okay.
with Cinnamon, and I'm gonna go down there and be like,
Meow, 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 meow.
You go. Alright, and then while that happens, I want to go out to the garden
Okay.
and meet Hegu.
Okay.
I'll
So,
follow you.
Okay, true.
so we'll say the 2 of you go outside.
I'm just holding the table.
Luna sits down at the table.
Would you be tired after turning into a cat? You could rest. Is there...
I guess a short rest wouldn't hurt, so I can turn to a cat again, because I already used both of mine for this short rest.
Right? Would that count? How long is
If
it?
you want to spend an hour here, yeah, we can do that. Okay. So, outside, you see Hehu, and he is. We'll let you describe him if you want to.
What?
He looks to be. We'll say he is another dark-skinned Maori dwarf. He is around like mid-20s probably, and then the rest you can run with the rest of it.
Okay. I imagine he has like very intricate braids
Very
in his
rugged.
beard,
In his beard, okay.
but
beard.
it's like wrapped around.
Okay,
Oh,
so that
so
it doesn't
like,
Yeah,
get
so
in the
it's not in the
way.
way.
so he's got like a scarf
Nice.
beard. That's
Oh,
kind
not
of
just
cool.
around the head, but like.
Not just like around his neck.
Ooh.
But like his like hair
Mhm.
is like also in braids, but like in a bun.
Okay, so braided
Yeah,
and in a
straight.
bun, and does it like poof?
It kind of poofs.
Yeah, it kind of poofs out
Nice.
because they have thick, curly hair. Cool.
And he's just
Yeah, he's a gardener, so he's he's built pretty well. Yeah, like you can tell he's a laborer, and He is just, you know, I don't want to say hoeing the ground, but he has a gardening hoe and is
Does he have any special tools that he's using?
My gut reaction was he's chopping wood.
chopping wood.
Although,
The anime moment.
I thought he'd be like, you know, weeding.
yeah, me too.
Gardener.
I saw him with like floral overalls or something.
Oh, he's planting flowers.
Yeah,
As long as we get like
he's
some sweet anime sweat that just.
Glistens.
He's squatting
Yeah.
in the sunlight, guys.
Oh gosh.
yeah. So he's making a new row. You do notice that he does have a like a long like pruning gardening knife type thing. And he is just, you know, planting seeds and putting soil over. He's working. So do you guys approach him?
I have told him about the knife, by the way.
Okay.
Do you want to approach him, Campy?
Do you want to approach him?
It was more of a
Nose
question
goes.
of do we want to approach him?
Well, I'm sure he can't do too much harm gardening. Let's go talk to him.
Let's go.
Takes that rag, wipes the sweat off, puts it back down.
Is all this gardening your work?
Oh yeah, most of it. You know, Lily's not really one for dirt. She doesn't like being all dirty.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
Dirt is... Well, I'm not fond of dirt. But you wear it well.
I'll stand specifically so the sun is not in his face.
There you go.
So I'm giving him shade.
Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I
True, you
guess.
garden, don't you?
I mean, yeah, I got a
The
bit
dirt's
of
part of the
green,
job, right?
bit of a green thumb here, you know.
So, my friend and I, actually just brought Cinnamon over.
Oh, that's you would remember her name. I'm just
Corey.
Corey. There's
It's,
one
just
name.
like, it's also a cooking place, so they might have cinnamon in there. Like,
Cinnamons? Oh, Corey's
like apple cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's a shame what happened to her.
We're, the police is a bit, like, the guard is a little thin at the moment, and we've been asked to look around and see if anyone knows anything.
Oh yeah.
Do you,
He leans on the rake or the hoe he has. He's like, yeah.
do you have any information as to, like, what might
Well,
have been happening with
I'll
her?
tell you what I told the guard. So Corey and I, we don't live too far from each other. We both had early shifts, so sometimes we'll walk to work together. And so this morning I got up and I went over to her house. She didn't answer. She's usually up pretty, you know, just right there. So I thought that was, you know, a bit weird. So went around the back and looked through that kitchen window and saw her lying on the ground and freaked out. Went inside, checked to see if she's all right, and then I ran off and told the guard. You know, it was... I mean, there was kind of a strange neighbor, one on the left. He's a tall sort of fella. And I walked past him. I usually don't see him out this early, but I have seen him. I think he's a bit of a peeping Tom.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, he seemed to have sort of an obsession with Corey. I've seen him staring through that window a number of times, and I just, well, told Corey about it. She said, "Oh, I said I was overreacting." I just, you know, shoot, and then I don't know. Could be any number of guys. There's also Dylan, who's got, you know, another bit of an obsession with her. But Dylan's
So many obsessive dudes.
Dylan's
What?
harmless, you know. He's just he's a bit of an idiot. Not gonna lie. You know, he's just a kid. Corey's, you know, way out of league. That's me. But Dylan just kept running after her. She was real nice to him and stuff. You know, it's just oh shoot, and then there's Londra. Who's
You don't have to worry about recounting everything. We just want to say that we're so sorry that this happened to you. That you
Yeah.
saw this happen. It's so terrifying.
Yeah, it was awful. When I told Londra, she was a mess.
Londra, I heard, might be coming back in still.
Yeah, she should be coming in a
I'm
minute.
surprised you're all still
Look,
here.
there she is. And you see, McKenna, you can describe Londra.
I look
From
out
the window?
Or something.
Yeah.
Yes, you've been looking out the window and you see this. I think I made Londra. Londra is also a dwarf.
Okay.
Dwarves in this dwarf city.
It's a dwarf
So
city.
many.
So she's around. She's early 20s, and she
Stand out.
she's a little chubby,
I stand out.
a little chubby.
I've seen her as like
I'm tall.
kind of blonde,
Okay.
like really big, like really wavy blonde hair. There's like waves that are very defined, and like kind of the type where like she has like kind of a bit smaller features
Okay.
almost.
Okay. She's got probably like a round face and like
Yeah.
a button nose.
Yeah, but like for some reason I see her as having a very defined chin, even though it's like
Okay.
she was a bit heavier.
So she's got like a heart face.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
Okay, so you see this blonde dwarven woman, and she comes up, she pulls the hair back,
Beach
and
dwarf music.
she says good morning to Hehu, and good morning. Hehu.
We have Munu and Hehu.
They're Maori names.
I love it.
I looked them up. And she's yeah, morning, 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 morning. She walks by. She go to work.
Is there like possible to do an investigation check just to look at her, or would that be the inside check?
You can do an inside check on her,
Okay.
but what are you checking for?
Sadness.
Okay.
I'll probably
Oh, that'd
like
be
watching
like
people coming in too, just like
Okay.
seeing like what is it? If say like what sort of like posture they have, like what look how
That'd be
it
like an
seems
insight, right?
That'd be
It's
inside.
If
It's
you're
an
trying to read
insight.
someone.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm trying to
insight.
think, does it look like she was like what? Like does it
You
seem
should
like
be
she's
good at
just
that.
like
That's wisdom.
tired or does
Yeah, I have
it
a
seem
3
like
on
she's,
there,
like,
and
uptight or nervous? Or
I think okay.
You would also have to do an insight check.
Okay.
Insight check.
Sure. I don't see why not.
I got a 12, so 15.
That's natural. That's 19 plus. Nope.
Okay.
6. That's 25.
Okay, so
Jeez. Tarina, she appears fairly unruffled. And to Keonthi, she's sort of bent in on herself, and she's holding her bag pretty close, and she you don't know her very well, so like she just appears to be a woman who is a little withdrawn and wanting to go to work. You with a 19, 25. Yeah, you with a 25 could see that she is trying to put on a great face. She's by her body language and the way she's walking, she is upset, and but from what you can gather, like she's upset but knows that she still has to like continue with her life.
We just let her go to work because she seems a little
Okay.
hard to approach. In my view.
I'd also be watching Hehu as they're talking to him.
Oh, okay. He seems open and
Genuine.
Alright,
genuine. Yeah.
Cool.
I kind of want to ask Hehu about the garden more.
The garden more?
I want to make conversation.
Sure. You can
Yes.
have a conversation with Hehu.
I will talk with Hehu. So, and then I ask him, Hehu, so tell me more about your garden. How long have you been doing this? Are some of the garden herbs you have here what we use in the tea shop?
Oh yeah, all of them. This is Lily mainly acquires most of what we got here, and
I see.
according to we can grow pretty much anything here. It's usually pretty warm, and I do pretty much all the gardening. Sometimes Dylan comes out and helps, but he's like, here, I can show what we got. We got some chamomile,
Yeah,
we got
ooh.
these mint leaves, and this
Ooh.
peppermint, and
Ooh.
he goes on to list a number of herbs, and he like goes on to explain like, you
And
know,
Keonti's just kind of interested, but also kind of like goes over her head. She's not that smart, but she's like, ooh,
he like explains like he knows a lot about gardening and dirt, and like he explains like, oh, well, like, for this plant, you're gonna want to, like, plant it next to this plant, and then, like, you have to give this one enough room to grow, and, like, this one's gonna need more of a rock soil than, like, a loose soil. So, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me more about this gardening thing you don't know anything about, Tiffany.
Yep. I don't know a ton about gardening.
Approximate knowledge.
This is the
gardening.
pH balance of the dirt, so...
At this point, Keonthe's just not paying attention. She's just like, wow, she knows a lot about dirt. This is great. I didn't know there was so much good thing about dirt.
It's
Keonthe's
just like, yeah,
eyes
this dirt was imported from this...
Why would you want
You
dirt from
haven't said the
somewhere
same.
else?
It's like, well, if you look at it, he, like, goes on to explain, like, this dirt's more clayey, and this
Dorita, are you paying
This is
attention
more
too, or have you
sandy.
wandered off?
This is actually kind of interesting.
See?
To Tarina, at least.
Did I get my tea yet?
Yes, her tea is brought. She's like, here you go, hon. And she lays out all 5 of the teas come.
She's gonna put her feet up on like the other chair or something so no one else is
5
there.
tea?
Okay. No, 4 teas, sorry.
Okay, I was like, huh?
I mean, it's just being 5.
Yeah.
So put out the other teas?
Someone's doing a press shoot right now.